friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Excel Freak, and today I'm here with you all to share my learnings about the find function. Normally if I want to find something within my Excel workbook, I go ahead and use the keyboard shortcut Control and F, and when I do that I get this kind of a pop-up box where I can type whatever I'm wanting to find. However, many of us are really not aware that find also exists as a function, and it has its own benefits. Though you may think when I will explain you that what really find function is, that why am I going to be using find function independently? Because you always have the liberty of doing Control plus F and you get that pop-up box. Why do I need to go ahead and write the formula? But I will explain the specific scenarios where you really can't work without find function. So just hold on to your reins and be with me for the entire video. Let's start with first understanding the syntax of find function, and along the way we'll understand the different nuances that are associated with it. So I'll type is equal to find, and as it says, this find function is basically going to be returning the starting position of one text string within another text string. Also, the find function is case sensitive. Now the first statement, I'm going to be focusing more on that one because it says it's going to be finding the starting position of one text string within the other text string, which means anything that I have written within my cell, if I want to find its position within that cell, is what the find function will do. Let's say, for example, I have this name Chandan Gupta, and within these both words, I have a space in between. Now, if I want to find the position of this space, I can do that with the help of find function. So, is equal to find, open your brackets, and the first parameter over here is find text, which means what do I want to find? So, I want to find space, so I'll put space within quotes because I need to convert that into text, right? Comma, within text, which means I want to find the space, but where do I need to find it? I need to find it within this cell where Chandan Gupta is written, which is cell F4. There is a third parameter which is optional, which means the starting number. So from which position do I want it to start finding? So in this case, I can completely leave this because I have only one space and I want to know that's position. So let's close our brackets, and ideally the answer for us should be, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ideally 8 should be the answer, and let's see, what do we get? Oh yes, we've got 8 as the correct answer. Now you may really say, why do I need to find the position of something which exists within the cell? Guys, think about a scenario wherein you are given this particular name and you need to go ahead and split this. First name and last name, you need to separate them. One option is that you go to your data tab, you go to text to column, and you can separate it. But then there are times wherein text to column will not work, wherein you need to write in a formula in order to separate your first name and last name or similar scenarios. That's where find function can be combined along with left, right, or mid function for that matter, to split your single cell value into different cells basis any kind of delimiter. So it's extremely useful as a function, though the usage is going to be limited to specific scenarios, but in those scenarios you really can't work without this particular function. The second statement now was written during the definition was that this is case sensitive. So similar to find function, you also have another functions. However, those are not case sensitive, and this other function is search. So let's do like this. Let's write search. So you have search also over here. However, this is not case sensitive, which means if I have a capital A and a small a, it will not be able to distinguish between that. However, my find function will be able to distinguish between that. And let's take one of the examples in here. Let me go back here and let me change this A to a capital A, and I have the second A which is smaller. Now let me find the position of capital A. Okay, I had by mistake put in a space. So it's giving me the position 3, which is absolutely right. Now let me go ahead and find the position of a small a. It is giving me 6, so it's able to differentiate between both the a's. However, if I go ahead and use the search function, again I need to find what? I need to find a, and within which text? Within this text, let's close our bracket, it continues to give me 3 because it is able to find the first a within that cell. It is not really able to differentiate between a capital A or a small a. So which is a very huge difference, because normally whenever I am going to be searching something, I'm going to be concerned about whether it's case sensitive or not, because normally our searches are case sensitive. So do try out the find function and also stay tuned, because in my upcoming videos I will be sharing with you how do you go ahead and split this value into multiple cell spaces, the delimiter, with the help of find function along with text functions. Do like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and bye-bye.